a monster's head suddenly started chasing Natsume through the air. He ran for his life but accidentally broke an old rope, like he had just undone some kind of seal. Before he could think, the monster lunged at him, grabbed his neck, and demanded the Book of Friends. Meanwhile, Nyanko-sensei was busy chasing a butterfly and didn't even notice. Natsume finally lost it. He punched the monster away and then smacked Nyanko-sensei on the head. Furious, he yelled that this so-called bodyguard was totally useless. Nyanko-sensei lazily replied, "I'm just waiting for you to kick the bucket so I can inherit the Book of Friends." The two parted on bad terms. Natsume thought it was just a normal fight, until that night, when a completely black Nyanko-sensei appeared in his room. The black cat left dirty paw prints all over the floor and made a huge mess. Natsume caught him and tried to wash him clean, but no matter how hard he scrubbed, the black color wouldn't come off. Just as he thought Nyanko-sensei was still mad about what happened earlier, the real Nyanko-sensei suddenly walked in. "I just went out for a drink. Why someone stole my home?" This cat that looked exactly like Nyanko-sensei suddenly appeared at Natsume's house, and before he could react, it snatched away the Book of Friends. Nyanko-sensei turned pale with shock. The two chased after it, but soon lost track of the black cat deep in the forest. Just then, Natsume noticed countless torches flickering among the distant trees. Sensing something strange, the boy and his cat hid in the shadows to watch. One of the monsters suddenly sniffed out a human scent. Nyanko-sensei quickly changed into his true form, pressing Natsume under him to hide. But his scent drew the attention of an old acquaintance, Momiji. From her, they learned that the lights were from a gathering of yokai. She even mentioned seeing a fat cat carrying a notebook heading that way. Hearing this, Natsume and Nyanko-sensei immediately decided to join the gathering. Led by Momiji, they crept toward the yokai banquet, unaware that, from the shadows, another plump cat was quietly watching them. Disguised, Natsume and Nyanko-sensei managed to sneak into the feast. There, Natsume overheard whispers about the yokai lord, a powerful being who once liked humans and was even saved by one. He'd even fought Natsume's grandmother, Reiko. But later, that lord was sealed away by humans, and tonight the yokai planned to break the seal and rescue him. Just then, the black cat that had stolen Natsume's Book of Friends reappeared. Without hesitation, Natsume chased after it. When he finally caught it, the cat calmly handed the book back. It seemed the book had never been its real target, as if it had lured Natsume there on purpose. Luckily, Momiji had the power to sense other yokai. She gently placed her hand on the black cat's back, and realized that the yokai lord's spirit was sealed inside the black cat. That's when Natsume remembered the rope he broke earlier that day might have been the seal that bound this very creature. Suddenly, many yokai appeared. They surrounded Natsume and attacked all at once. Nyanko-sensei tried to fight back, but was quickly knocked away. Even as danger closed in, Natsume still strained to hear through the chaos, trying to catch the name of the yokai lord hidden among their voices. Only by knowing that name could he release the seal. Earlier, Nyanko-sensei had reminded him. Those little yokai said their lord once fought Natsume's grandmother, Reiko. Maybe she had taken his name and part of his power, leaving him too weak to break the seal. If Natsume could return the name, everything might be solved. Through the noise, Natsume suddenly caught it. Someone shouted the name, Lord Tenitsui. At once, he flipped open the Book of Friends and returned the name written there. In that instant, the yokai lord appeared in his true form and drove the others away, saving Natsume. He thanked the boy, and when their foreheads touched, Natsume saw Tenitsui's memories. Long ago, Tenitsui had disguised himself as a human child and accidentally fell into a hunter's trap. A kind man saved him, and from that day on, Tenitsui secretly watched over him. Over time, they became close friends. The man's warm smile, his gentle kindness, Tenitsui found himself enchanted. "I do like humans," Tenitsui said softly, "but I'll never approach one again, because the person I cared for is no longer here." As he vanished, snow began to fall from the sky. Sometimes, Natsume would think back to that black cat-like yokai named Tenitsui and smile, thinking how much it resembled Nyanko-sensei.